going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we have to talk about Dogecoin today. So let's talk about where we're going right now with Dogecoin. So everyone was saying yes, we are going to the moon, and yes, I do believe we have already got to the moon by now. Like, we are already at the moon. Honestly, it's Mars by now, and that is just where we're at with Dogecoin. Like, this last jump back here, back around 420, Doge Day 420, that was the moon. But now this is Mars right here, and now we are about to go back to the moon. I do feel like after Saturday Night Live, we are going to have to trace back. We are going to have to come back from these highs, because this is a lot of growth, and Dogecoin kind of did the same thing back here. You know, it kind of had its two peaks. It's peaked twice, and then it's just kind of stopped and then went down. As you can see here, we peaked there, and then we peaked all the way up here, and then we just went down. And as you can see, we peaked here and here. Possibly we could go down, but the only difference between these two is over here. These two peaks go on a downtrend, but these two peaks go on a uptrend. So that is the difference that we're seeing here between Doge Day 420 and now. So this could actually mean that we're going to continue to rise after Saturday Night Live. That could be what this means. But remember, all it takes is one whale to sell. So we are projected to continue to rise after Saturday Night Live, but a whale could sell, which would bring us back to our original trend line. And remember, we only got above this trend line because whales started to buy in around here, because that's when, you know, the whole Saturday Night Live hype started to build up. And this is where whales started to buy in. So all of this growth here was the people. This really wasn't whales. Like, yeah, whales did buy in after the dip, but yeah, whales came in way back down here. And then whales, they always come in on dips, because, you know, whales, they trade smart. They usually either have people trading for them or they have bots. Well, this is how the whales move. They'll trade at all those bottoms, and then, you know, this is where the most of the whales will come in at. So this is really where the whales came in. And if the whales did not come in, we would have kept going on this little uptrend like this, and we would have kind of been like this. So that is really where we should be at right now. So honestly, after Saturday Night Live, if whales sell, we will go straight down here, possibly to 50 to 40 cents. And then if whales don't sell, we'll continue to rise, because we're set to go on this uptrend here. And this is the uptrend that I'm seeing here. So we are set to rise. But if whales sell, just know we will lose a lot of market cap. We will lose a lot of market cap if whales sell. But yeah, let's look at this on the shorter term, because this is the trend line. We're going up now, and we're consolidating right now. Actually, we're consolidating right around here, and that's big, because right after this moment, like, really soon, Doge is either about to drop big or jump big, and that's what we're about to see. Honestly, I think it may be a jump, but it could also be a drop because of the whales. Again, it's stagnant. We are up so much, and, you know, a lot of whales would get a lot of money if they sold out. So yeah, you just have to think about that, and think about how the whales are thinking when they're trading, because they're trading a lot differently than us. When they're trading, they're seeing $1 billion. So watching it go to $1, it doesn't really matter. They can watch it go to 70 cents and be good with that. So this is just how some of the whales think. We see time and time again, there's a lot of buy orders, but they also have lots of sell orders. But it shows you that they're optimistic with Doge right now, leading up to Saturday Night Live. So we know leading up to Saturday Night Live, we should be good. So hopefully we rise here after this consolidation. But whatever happens right around here is going to be big. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting here. And I like to get these videos like right as the things happen, and I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for this consolidation to reach this point to start the video, so then I can do it while I need to do a live stream, but I gotta get all that set up first. But I definitely will be doing that in the future. But we are watching this consolidation right here, and we know it's going to go up huge or down huge. So whatever happens, it's going to happen big. Honestly, I wouldn't be too worried if we dropped. Honestly, if we dropped, I would just buy even more Doge. So this is my plan. Your plan doesn't have to be the same. But remember, even if we do break this trend line, a lot of these times when we break the trend line, we don't break it by that much. Like, we go down to like here, and then we start to retrace back up, and then we start a new trend line. And that's kind of how the trend lines work. Like, right now we are about to break it. So if we do go down, we may not even go down much. We may just go down to 69 cents, or we may go to, because we did have a lot of resistance previously back there, or we go all the way down to maybe 66, maybe even 60 cents. But I don't think something like that would happen. But honestly, Saturday Night Live it's late. It's going to be happening late at night. So we can have a lot of fluctuations between now and late tonight. So honestly, we could drop before now and late tonight, or we could go up. So no one really knows what we're going to do. But from the technical analysis, you can kind of tell that we are going to do something predicted. We're either going to go up slowly as we're continuing to do, and then have a huge surge because, Saturday Night Live, or we will dip after the surge of Saturday Night Live, or we will dip before possibly. But yeah, anything could happen with Doge. That's why I say do not put what you're not willing to lose in Doge, because all of these are possible situations. Like, we could go down here possibly, or we could possibly go all the way up to $1. And that is what I'm shooting for, is $1. I want to hold Doge to the moon and continue to, do what I got to do with Doge. But honestly, I just want to see Doge rise. So my plan here is to wait until it dips, because way back here we had that dip. We already had that dip. Look, these two are the exact same. They're like the exact same thing. Let me get all these trend lines off of the screen. So let's look at these two lines. They're kind of the same, except this one goes up, that one goes down. So look at that, and then look over here at this one. They look the same. The only thing difference is that this one's going up, this one's going down. But it's slightly different, but it's still the same pattern, the same movement. And Doge Day, like we all know, Doge Day was, Doge Day 420, but we didn't have actual news for Doge Day. The only difference is this is actual news. Like, everyone knows Elon Musk is going to be talking about Doge on this day. So we were just speculating that he would talk about it on 420. But now we actually know he is going to talk about it, which shows why this is going down and why this one is going up. So we could actually be consolidating here, getting ready for a breakout. But typically, in my experience, when breakouts happen, it does come from like consolidation periods like this. Like, yeah, we do dip and then we go all the way up, but we don't just break out off the rip off a dip. So like, we have to go up a little bit and then consolidate after we go up, and then trade sideways just for a little while, and then from there, that is when you actually go up and actually have your actual surge. So yeah, that is our consolidation up there. But yeah, this is what we're seeing here with Doge, and we know something's gonna happen. And we also see here with the candlesticks, we also see that we have lots of buying in here, and we also do have lots of selling too. So that is why I'm waiting right now. I'm waiting to buy more. I'm not going to buy it anymore until I see something big happen. If I see it jump big, then I'll wait for a dip and then buy back in. If I see it dip big, then I'll do the same thing. So that is my plan here. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just what I do with Doge. And look at this. Ford has that Dogecoin on their car. And yeah, we have so many people here talking about Doge. And we already know Elon Musk is going to be talking about it tonight. So that is what we have right now with Doge. So right now, I'm just kind of, I'm not all in right now, but I'm definitely in. I'm waiting for something to happen, because I really do feel like we may have a dip right here after this consolidation. I mean, we could just jump up huge though. All it takes is one Elon Musk tweet. Like, all it takes is one tweet, and then this just instantly becomes a huge rally. And that's what I'm waiting to see here. Honestly, I think we will have it within the next hour. So it's 10:53 a.m. right now. So I would say by 12 p.m. we should definitely know what direction we're going here with Doge. If we're going to go down leading up to Saturday Night Live, or we are going to go up leading up to Saturday Night Live. So all it takes is this moment here so we can know it. And if you're watching this, I guess pretense or past tense, just know that as Doge moves up and down here, just know like the volume that is going through Doge. So the volume that we are at right now is 28 million in the 24-hour trading volume, and we are at 93 billion in market cap. So once we get to 75 cents, we will then be at 95 billion in market cap. And in order for us to get to $1, we need $129 billion in market cap, and we only have 93 billion right now. So we can definitely get to 129 billion, but in order for that to happen today, we would need a huge whale, like multiple huge whales, like more than what we already have. And when you think about it and you go back here and you look at the top whale wallet, like look at this, the top Dogecoin whale has $25.4 billion in Dogecoin. And then you go back and you see that he has 28% of all Dogecoins, but then you see the second one, that number goes down huge. That number goes all the way down to $3.4 billion. So in order for us to get to $129 billion, we have to get like 10 of these number 2 whales, and we have to get like 1.5 of the top whale. So that is a lot of money needing to come in through market cap. So if you think about that, we're kind of already maxed out right now with market cap. Like, and when you think about what I said previously to where we are like in the long term with Doge, like where we were around Doge Day 420, where I said it's kind of the same movement, you can kind of see where we kind of we topped out at market cap, and you can kind of see that here. So what happens here when we top out at market cap, what happens is the whales, they take all their money out because we're topped at market cap. They know someone else with more money than them has to come in, and who has $24 billion to spend. Like, not many people can just pull $24 billion out of thin air. And we don't need not just 24 billion. As you can see, we need 129 billion total. We have 93 billion. So when you do 129 minus 93, you will get 36. So we need $36 billion. So $36 billion is more than what the top Doge wallet owns of Doge. The top Doge wallet are not $36 billion, but 36 billion Doge. But yeah, look at that. The top Doge wallet will need definitely $36 billion here. So that is really big right there. That means that we need a whole nother whale, just like our top whale, in order for us to get to $1. A whole nother whale. And the reason why I'm saying $1 may not be reached unless we get that whale is because if you combine all the people together, all of our money will not reach $36 billion. Because if you think about the 1%, they own all of that money. We don't own that money. They own that money. The 1% owns it, and then the people own a tiny fraction. We own like a fraction of a few billions, but they own hundreds of billions. So when you think about it like that, you're thinking about we're trying to move weight with our 1 billion combined out of everybody, but they're moving weight with hundreds of billions, just them. And then when you think about the top Doge wallet here at 36 billion Doge and $25 billion, we need an extra $36 billion to get to $1. That's why you can see if we do dip, you can bet that what these whales are going to do, they're going to sell, so then it dips. It only dips because they sell. And they want to sell at the top like we are now, so that they can buy at the bottom. So then when they buy at the bottom, they just continue to double and triple their money every time we have these rallies. So these pumped up rallies by like the media with Doge, like it's cool and all because Doge is a cool community, but then when you look at the fundamentals, like deep down, the whales are really profiting off this the most because they're trading this strategically. They have actual like higher trained professionals trading for them. And they're not just trading their own money. Like, these are billionaires and hedge funds. They're literally trading Doge, and they're literally trading it strategically. They're trading it professionally. They're not doing like some, in-house trading right here. They're doing professional trading. So that's what you have to think about when you're dealing with Doge. You got to know that you're competing against people that do this for a living. And people that do this really well for a living, that pay other people's bills doing this for a living. So this is what we are competing here with Doge. But if you're one of those people who buy and hold, you don't have to worry about this at all. But if you day trade and swing trade, you have to worry about this because you see that this money is being transacted like a lot here in Doge, and you know that these whales are buying and selling a lot of Doge. Like, those are $1 orders with the buys, but these are $51 million orders with the sells. So this is a lot of money moving throughout Doge. So definitely be careful. Do not put in more than what you're willing to lose. I can't stress this enough. So I had to say this in all of my videos because Doge is going to continue to, yes, Doge is going to continue to rise, but when it stops rising, people aren't going to have a nice time, especially if they just invested this high. And the reason why I can say this with confidence is because I invested around 6 cents. So anything that happens to Doge does not affect me. So we will never be at 6 cents again with Doge. I can bet that. unless the government puts some law on, on crypto in general. But other than that, I can bet we will not be at 6 cents. So Doge can do whatever, it will not affect me. But for people that are just investing like all the way up here, it will affect you. And when all these people like the hedge funds, and I don't want to just say hedge funds because you don't know if they're actually hedge funds, but let's say let's just say the whales. Yeah, when all the whales sell out, they're pretty much taking your money from you. All the money that we put in, they're taking out when they sell. So that is what's happening here. But we are having whales that are buying, but we're also having still a lot of sell orders. A lot of these whales are getting rid of Doge, and I don't know what we're gonna do after here. We're just gonna consolidate and find out, and then I will definitely make another video updating you all to show what we do after we consolidate. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and check out the link in the description for a free stock with Robinhood and Webull. And I'll be back with another video.